Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Gungeon. We are jumping in again and we are starting with a very interesting active. This is the Bear Arms, which is a great name by the way, which allows us to dual wield our current and last held weapons for a short time. Now, this won't be great with the weapons we have. I mean, the Tetrominator is pretty awful and our pistol is obviously not great. But I'm excited to see some interesting stuff that we can do with this once we start getting some good weapons. I love the synergies that you can get that make you dual wield. So having an active that allows you to dual wield whenever you want is going to be interesting. I'm just curious as to how long it's going to allow us to dual wield for. I imagine it'll be like 15 seconds, maybe even less, maybe 10 seconds. I don't imagine it'll be long, because otherwise it would be quite a strong active. But saying that, it is B tier, so it will be decent. And also it kind of depends on like how long it takes to recharge as well to how good it is, I guess. But yeah, TheTurtleMelon, unless you have some of the synergies that make the explosive shots more common, it's just not very good. You get really lucky with line pieces to really have it pop off. I mean, we're getting actually pretty lucky right now, to be honest. Very lucky, in fact. Wow. I feel like most of the time I use this gun, I see a line piece like literally once in a blue moon. So it's really nice to actually be getting line pieces and getting the explosive shots on a semi-regular basis to make the gun actually feel decent. Because without it, it just feels so weak. Hey, we got fired 3 line pieces in a row then. Didn't even hit an enemy. Yeah, I had a feeling I was getting hit there. Okay, we did get some ammo in here as well. I could extend it, but I'm just going to grab it. Let's see what we got going on here. Hello, a bunch of crap. What does this do again? I don't know what that does. We've got 2 keys available though. Question is, do we want to try and do the future floor again? Because we remembered last time the future floor does have an extra chest at the end. Apparently we did just get lucky with it being a black chest. But extra chest at the end is obviously quite nice. But that floor was pretty difficult. And I have to say, unless I get like another good weapon, I'm probably not going to do future. I might still do Oubliette though. But future is a bit of a spicy one, to be honest. I actually really like the idea of this additional challenge. Yeah, this is not good for me. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got a blob there that exploded into more blobs. Okay, nice. No mimic. I remember to check. Can you believe it, people? I remembered to check. Okay, but yeah, we'll see what the game allows us to do with keys and stuff. We do have 2 in the shop, like I said, so we're in a good position right now to go Oubliette. See, there's future. Basically, if we walk into that sign, it will flip over the Oubliette from the Oubliette to the future. A pretty cool method of enabling it, to be honest. I'm glad it doesn't require like any additional keys or anything. Here we've got 2 blue chests. Right, shop. We'll grab 2 keys. We'll go do our boss fight now, and then we'll see what we want to do. I'm going to try and do the dual wield in the boss fight, even though it's just these 2 guns. I'm still going to try it, because I want to see how quickly it recharges. That indeed did work. Nice. Seems to last a respectable amount of time as well. And it recharges in 600 damage. Okay, that seems pretty decent, to be honest. I've got to say, that seems pretty decent. Like, you can get it pretty comfortably twice per boss fight. Nice. On the later boss fights, that is. Obviously, this one didn't quite give us 2, but interesting. We got the puncture wound here. Fires vials of tarnished liquid, making your first tarnished. Do not handle the vials without gloves or proper protective equipment. Okay. Fires a short-range shot that inflicts tarnish onto enemies. Tarnished slows enemies down, makes them pierceable by any projectile, and increases the damage of any projectile passes through them. This is actually a pretty good one to have as a dual wield option, to be honest. I can imagine. Okay, so we're going to open one of our chests, then we're going to go Oubliette, I think. Let's open this bad boy. Cup of coffee. Mimic bait. Increases the chance for mimic chests to appear. Okay, that's actually good. I don't know why it's a cup of coffee, but hey her. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. That should hit it, right? I should hit it. Oh, come on now. There you go. Cool. Regular Oubliette this time around. Realised too late that I had brought no keys with me. By the time I turned back to leave, the walls had already reshifted. I don't want to die here. Oh, that's kind of sad to read. Probably should have looked for a secret room before we bounced, but oh well. Ooh, one moment. Right, we are here. So yeah, I'm going to be using my bare arms quite a lot. I think this vial thing is going to be a really good thing to pair with. The only thing is, I think they both fire on the same fire button. It's not like it left-click to fire one, right-click to fire the other, which does mean I'm going to be firing probably more vials than I want to. But we'll just sort of see how that goes. It's a slightly sketchy room here, so forgive me if I'm a little slow to adjust. I'm going to actually play this room normally before I dual wield. Ooh, nice little chest there, lovely. Need to check for mimics because we have that mimic bait going on. We need to make sure that we're on top of that. Is it firing the... Oh, it's a charge. Okay. It's not ideal then for dual wielding, really. It's a charge-based thing. But I do really like it as an item. It's really cool. I just think it's going to be better in certain rooms, and I think realistically we probably want to use it for larger enemies and not much else. It's got very limited ammo as well, so it's going to be like a nice help on occasion, but I don't think it's going to be something we use every room. You see how many fucking Tetris pieces I stuck to that guy? Like, it just killed that guy outright. No need to pierce him. That's kind of nice. Oh god, I got caught in the doorway there. My bad. We're almost out of ammo on this bad boy. Okay, we are out of ammo. Let's go with these two. Luckily, we have started with the marine pistol, which is probably the best one to start with. Pretty good accuracy, mag size, and fire rate. Certainly easy enough to use. Yeah, so in situations like this, it's pretty good to be able to, like, basically one-bap these guys. Luckily, these guys are firing in unison, which makes it a lot easier to dodge them. If they were firing, like, 1 second delay between each other, that would make things a lot harder. I think it's worth charging up to get into a room, basically, to get, like, one instant kill. Or at least one enemy very weak, should I say. Okay, but yeah, at the minute, bare arms isn't going to be great. I'm really hoping I can get, like, 2 fast-firing, high-ammo guns. That would be really nice. I think those two would pair very nicely together. All good in here. Cool room. I like it. No mimic. Okay, quickly just check these. No secret room there. We didn't actually check out other chest room. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's this room again. Nice. We saw this room previously. The dumping grounds. But it's got some money in it for us. Rather nice to get a few extra pennies. Thank you. Oh, there's a... I don't think I realized there was a car here last time. Okay. The mapping here is very nice. We've got one other secret room in here, look. Although it only contains armor, so I don't know how valuable it is to use a blank on that. You are buffing the wrong enemy there, my guy. Okay. I'm just really hoping, yeah, with this floor we get a compatible weapon. The Tetrominator in it. I'd rather, if possible, never use it again. It's just not a weapon I enjoy using. Okay, we got this little room here. Not too bad. And our shop will contain... I mean, we need the keys. Luckily, the weapon that's available there is not to my taste anyways. I'm going to just pop this open now. Little upset about that. Magic bullets is not bad by any means, but I was hoping that the green chest would be the weapon chest. Basically, I did that because other chest is obviously lower tier. We know that already from a distance, but also the lower chest, lower tier chest might be Mimic. We haven't seen it yet, so... Die, my guy, die. Dude. Die! Yeah, this chest here. What that took an inordinate amount of time for that guy to die. Way too long. I got hit by a jammed bullet in the midst of all that as well. Not what you want to see. Hey, I do like the fact the magic bullet still works even with your starting pistol. It makes it a lot better, especially on these. Like, look at all these big enemies that we've managed to insta kill. Very nice. Ah, beautiful. Both of them we got before they managed to turn into, like, split into bullets. That was really good. You're probably not going to get a secret room in here. I mean, we've got mapping anyways. We know there isn't. No Mimic, though. Sad that we've got this Mimic bait and we've not had any Mimics on this floor. I was kind of hoping for at least one. Yeah. I very much saw that coming, and I was basically in the middle of assessing, how do I dodge this? And my decision was do nothing. I don't know why, but that was my decision. So unfortunately, right now, we are missing out on a weapon. We do need to go and buy another key to get that. Hopefully we can chickenify these guys again before they split. Sadly not. Doesn't always work in our favour. Okay. Back to the shop. Key. We'll open this for a weapon. Hopefully something good. Unfortunately, not. This is a very good weapon, mind you. It is very good, but it only exists for a minute, which makes it a little hard to use in conjunction with other stuff, really. But I'll see what I can do. I'll bare arms it in this next room. I don't know why it's pairing it with my pistol, to be honest, there. It paired it with my pistol, but I definitely had the TheTurtleMelon out last, I feel. Oh, come on. Taking some terrible hits right now. Luckily, this gun is pretty decent. I can't remember. Does it reset each floor? It might reset each floor. But it's really not the sort of weapon we wanted. Oh, this is kind of making me upset right now. Our selection of things that we're getting is just kind of gross. I was really, really hoping for a few more guns, and we've just been given some trash passives. Roll bombs? Are you kidding me? Just get roll bombs and delete it from the game. No one has ever had roll bombs, or found roll bombs and gone, yes, this will really help my build. It's inconsequential in every single run it's in. Apart from maybe if you've got some crazy roll synergy going on, but I feel like that's so, like, unlikely. Just want to check if my minute... Yeah, the minute gun does reset each floor. That is nice, at least. So we've at least got, like, a half-decent boss killer going on right now. But we do not have a great room clearer. So at this point, I'm going to pull these guys out. And I'm going to start using my akimbo more often. Dude, it's not even remotely respecting the weapons that I have out. What's going on with this? What's the deal with this? Also, just then it gave me infinite. So I think I've got to. So I think the issue is I've got to swap like this and then swap manually, and then it'll work, which is a little bit glitchy. So I want to have that and then swap between them like that, and then that should work. So I don't think it works when you initially select the gun. You have to physically swap to it before it counts. This room is an interesting one. It's actually not that bad because we've got a lot of cover. But certainly an intriguing concept for a room. Thank you for chickenifying that guy. Okay, we are on the hunt for keys, of course. We need them. Oh, we wouldn't need them if this mimic thing would do anything. What's happening over here, then? Okay. Not too bad. Get a few line pieces on this guy. He's cooked. Ooh, this is an interesting little wave here. Just a mass of bulletkin. Hopefully the explosions will do a good bit of AoE and kill multiple of them at a time. Oh, that grenade snuck in there as well. Hello. Oh, I keep getting caught on these... What's this little knobbly bit here for? I keep getting caught on stuff like that. Turn him into a chicken. Ah. Guess more ammo for me. An interesting room design, but get rid of this. I could, of course, just look where I'm going, but I'm not at fault here. I'm never at fault. Look at how many pieces stuck to it. God damn it. Come on, game. Drop me some keys. I don't want to have to buy all of them. My economy ain't so hot right now. At least with roll bombs I can sell it. So something I just want to try here. So we'll swap between these two weapons. If I did this weapon as my first one, and then I... Let me kill this enemy. I'm going to wait until I'm in the next room. Okay, well, actually, we'll do it here. Yeah, look, you got off the minigun again. I mean, the good thing is the minigun has infinite ammo during this, due to the pistol having infinite ammo, which is really nice. But that's definitely not how that should work. I don't know why it keeps selecting the minigun. Oh, dude. Prized charm balls, but nothing to use them on is upsetting. Yet another passive. It's a good passive, but yet another passive. At the minute, we are still kind of locked into the Tetrominator and our pistol, which... Pretty stankin' selection, to be honest. Pretty stankin' selection. Chickenified that guy, nice. And you... Was there another sniper? Is there more than... Is there another sniper after this? No? Okay, we're good. Can we buy another key? Nah. We can buy a prize charm ball, I guess, but I just don't know what I'd put it on right now, right? Like... Oh, dude. What I was saying in the last episode about improving shrines, that shrine... Yet again, another one that is just like... It's a good shrine, but it's so incredibly niche that you would need its use, need to use it, or then even in the situation where you'd need to use it, actually want to. It's so niche. It's just not really worth anything to me. I feel like I can count on one hand how many times I've used some of the vanilla shrines. Hello, my little praying boys. That was a bit of a bad mistake there, but I managed to roll through it in time. But yes, we do not have another key for whatever chest we're going to find here, so it best be a mimic. Ow. Okay, I'm taking some bad damage here. I was sort of a bit too close to that barrel. Didn't expect it to blow up, though, but thought that guy was far enough away that it wouldn't. The die was wrong. Where my mimics at? Okay, time to fight the boss again. Don't gotta worry about the poison, which is rather nice. Could have done it the other way around for the infinite ammo, but we don't need it. Cool. The minute gun is definitely carrying right now for boss killing. If we didn't have the minute gun, we'd be in a bit of a sticky situation. We've got the rebar launcher. Rebar's a charge gun, isn't it? Yeah, so actually now we have a decent synergy between these two, and they both have the exact same ammo count as well, which is rather nice. Having the exact same ammo count does potentially lead these two to be quite interesting together, but that is if we can actually dual wield them correctly. This dual wield item is very, very cool, but I'm hoping that the selection bug is like specific to the certain guns that I was holding. Either that or I'm reading it wrong. There's a decent chance I read it wrong. I should probably go back and reread it just in case. But it is good to find these things because that means they'll get fixed if it is a bug, that is. Current and last held weapons, yeah. So that is these two. The rebar launcher is going to be very, very nice for us right now. Some dutty one-shots on some of the weaker enemies. I'm trying to focus on the big guy for now. Yeah, two-shotting him is pretty good. It's kind of like a budget railgun. Oh, I swear he fired 2 bullets after he died then. Kind of BS, if you ask me. Trying to get the pierce on these enemies when I can. Hey, we got a little mini game thing where we have flight, so that makes that a lot easier. Awesome, we can get a free red or black chest here out of this. We actually did this last episode as well, didn't we? Where we could fly and cheated it. He really should make a comment if you like cheat it. There should be some sort of interaction. And we got the Tesla here. Ooh, the Tesla's going to be quite nice. Tesla and Tetrominator maybe as a dual wield could be fun. But this thing's going to be a good room clearer now. We finally have something decent for clearing rooms. Good damage, very good ammo. Still no mimic. Hey, we finally have a good Tetrominator, and actually, isn't this the one that you won? Isn't clear one for line pieces? Have we just increased our chance at a line piece? Yes, we have. Awesome. Okay, this is the one synergy that you need to actually make the Tetrominator into a decent gun. So, kind of nice to get it. Basically, it just means now our chances of firing the line piece are way higher. Like, double what they were before. Doesn't mean they're actually going to fire, though. Can you stop deleting my projectiles? Okay. Ignore me. The line pieces are still nowhere to be found. Got a really nice burst shot to this thing. Probably just take it for this because it'll refill my Tesla back to full as well. Oh, really? There was a mushroom right at the door. Did not see that. Can I roll over these guys? Yes, I can. Good. Would have been slightly miffed if I couldn't. Die, you. Oh, there you go. Extra key. Oh, man. There's not quite any satisfying feeling quite as good as getting a chicken and getting a big enemy and turning it into a chicken. By the way, I just want to say I've been mentioning this in my recent videos, but YouTube has been screwing me heavily over the past couple of months. My views have been way down for some reason. I think it's some algorithm shenanigans. I don't normally do this, but please, if you enjoy the content, leave a like and make sure you're subbed and comment as well, because all of it does go quite a long way to helping promote the videos to other people and keeping them relevant and stuff. So it would definitely be appreciated if people liked and commented and stuff. Even if you don't have much to say, just comments and engagement always help. And I will try my best to reply as well. I will admit I've not been as good at replying as I used to be. Back in the day, I used to reply to literally every single comment. I'll be honest, that kind of got away from me. It's difficult to do that when you have like 7-8 comments a video or more, and you're doing one a day. All it takes is a couple of days of not replying and falling behind, and then you kind of get into this loop of falling further and further behind. But it does definitely help. Did we buy a key yet? We didn't. Let's get on that, shall we? Dueling. I have a theory that probably won't work, but I have a theory. So I'm going to go with that and the dueling laser, because it gave it infinite ammo before. So I'm going to wait until my boss to try this out. But I have a theory that I could potentially get an infinite ammo dueling laser if it works the way that I think it might work, which would be crazy. But it probably won't work. I have a feeling it won't. And that's if it equips the right guns as well. So we want to go with that, and then we want to swap back to that. And then we're going to pop this. Yeah, as expected, it did just use the dueling laser once, unfortunately. I was hoping I could get some shenanigans going on there, but sadly not. Ow. My boss killing potential feels real bad. Should probably use this thing on him, actually, right? Have a feeling I ain't making it too far from. By the way, in terms of the mini-boss we fought in the last episode, or I said mini-boss, but the boss after finishing a run, I've learned more about that boss since, and that boss is meant to be like uber difficult, and it also works like your character in the way that it doesn't have a set amount of health that you deal damage to. It has a set number of hits before it dies. And basically, with that, you've got to keep constantly dealing damage, but it'll only deal like 1 damage each time, and the entire boss might have 25 HP, so you've got to get 1 hit, wait for its iframes to run out, 1 hit, wait for its iframes to run out, similar to a player character, which means the fight is prolonged no matter what weapons you have, so realistically, you can just fire at it with your regular pistol. The fight is more to do with the items that you have, as well as knowing the fight itself. The creator of said boss fight said it took them almost 40 tries to beat it for the first time, and they probably weren't running through an entire run each time they wanted to attempt it. So it's going to take us a ruddy long time to get that fight beaten. A ruddy long time. But I will be attempting it on occasion. I will not be attempting it on runs such as this, though, because this run just clearly doesn't have what it takes. I need really to be getting passive items that are going to help me defensively to, like, destroy enemy bullets, blank, give me more rolls. Things like that are, like the things that I need. At the minute, I don't really have anything that I'd say is defensive, apart from flight, but I don't think flight is relevant to that boss fight. Movement speed is good as well. There's a lot of different ways that we can help ourselves, but I really think we need to be building towards that fight rather than just attempting it willy-nilly. Now, I will say, obviously, there is merit in just going to the fight anyways to learn its patterns, but for this run, I don't think I'm going to, unless I get some really cool stuff this floor or next, and then maybe I'll consider it. But right now, I'm thinking let's leave it, and we'll come back to it when we feel a bit more assured that we can last a little longer in the fight, you know? Dueling is actually a really bad gun for us right now. Do we really want to have, like, the right dual wielding guns? Oh, hello. The hell is this? Is this just like a resprite of those chests? It says I got a gun. Okay, there it is. Unfortunately, not the best of guns. We have a good amount of money here and one key to work with. One bow. And there's another key. Beautiful. Nice. Throw that guy straight into the pit. Dude, that's not the weapon I had selected, you gonad. Ho ho, baby. So, I mean, even if it's a random gun, the dual wielding is still strong. Need some ammo for this thing shortly. Thank you for that game. That was very timely of you. Did accidentally fat finger a blank there, though. My bad. Yeah, this thing... I probably wouldn't put this in S tier myself. I'd say it's more A tier, but it is very good. Good ammo, efficient, decent damage. I feel like it's just not special enough to be S tier. If there was some, like, chain lightning going on between them, then definitely it would be. Oh, dude, stop capturing my shots and die already. Okay, chest room. Uno 1. Oh, finally a mimic, and guess what? I use a key. Oh, man. The rite of passage. What is this thing? Attempting to reload a full clip of this heretical weapon will harm all undead in the room at the cost of the wielder's own blood. Interesting. Hello, this is actually a perfect thing, so we should be able to afford it. Yes, we can. Awesome, right. Not an awful lot here that really piques my interest, to be honest. This is a bit of a sad haul. We've got one S tier that's an active that I don't care for. The Creditor. Charge guns and beam weapons have 0 charge time. That could be kind of good with, like, the rebar launcher. We do have the law book as well, which kind of good. Empty chamber. Or this thing. Let's try this. Oh, no. I know what I did there. My bad. My bad. So, I had a theory that this weapon might fire hegemony credits. I have the debug option on to have infinite hegemony credits. And I was like, ooh, this might give me infinite ammo. Don't think that's how that works. I don't think the weapon was set up to handle infinite hegemony credits, considering it's not in the base game. So unfortunately, we've crashed. That's going to bring a swift end to this run. That's a bit of a shame. But it was an interesting run nonetheless, just cut short in its prime. I hope you can forgive me. This does not reflect on Gungeon modding as a whole. This is just just what happens to happen. Unfortunate. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy, and like I said, make sure to like, sub, comment, all that jazz. I'm going to be mentioning this in most of my videos now because apparently it works. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.